What's up, you guys? Jedi Master Josh here, and today we're going to be opening up a bunch of different Pokemon cards. But before we get started, I'd like to say that we are bringing back the MVP card of the week. Now, this week's MVP card is going to be a little bit, it's going to be a little bit different. You know, people are going to probably be like, oh, it's not really an MVP. It is an MVP card. I promise you this. We are talking about Skwovet. Alright, this is from Paldean Fates. Now, Skwovet originally came out in, I think, like Scarlet and Violet base set or an Obsidian Flames or something like that. But the original Skwovet and this Skwovet, they both have this amazing ability on them. It's called Nest Stash. Now, once during your turn, you may shuffle your hand and put it at the bottom of your deck and draw one card. Now, this is a really good ability if it's paired with something like Bibarel, which Bibarel allows you to draw up to 5 cards in your hand if you have less than 5 cards in your hand. So you would just basically use Skwovet to bring your hand down to 1 and then draw 4 cards off of Bibarel. And it's really nice because whatever was in your hand goes to the bottom of your deck. And then when you draw off a Bibarel, you're going to see 4 fresh, brand new cards. And if you get a card off a Skwovet that's a playable card right there, you can play it down. And then Bibarel will give you 5 fresh, brand new cards. Pretty cool. Skwovet, MVP card of the week. We're going to put that up in the pool area. We're going to be bringing back MVP card of the weeks. MVP cards of the week. And we're going to be throwing them up here in the pool. And if you guys want to see an MVP card, or if you think a card belongs in the MVP card category, go ahead and let me know, and we'll put it up in the MVP card. But we're going to be talking about some stuff today. There's some new products coming out that are all based around, back to school items. So we've got some eraser packs. We've got Gengar and Belly Bolt, which are really cool. I actually really love these. The past couple eraser packs have been Eevee and Pikachu, as you guys can see on the 2 sides of the screen over here. And then we have Smoliv and Lechonk. So 2022 was Eevee and Pikachu, 2023 was Lechonk and Smoliv, and now 2024 we have ourselves some nice little Gengar and Belly Bolt action. I really like both of these. I think they're both actually super awesome, and I'll probably wind up buying a whole lot more of them because they're definitely really cool. But we get Twilight Masquerade and Temporal Forces, pretty awesome selections of packs. And then we also have this little pencil case. Now, what's crazy about this that I think is still kind of upsetting, we'll go ahead and start opening this right now just to get it out of the package. But as I talk, the thing that I think is kind of sad about the pencil case is that they give you this pencil case and then they put 2 packs in it, which is really cool. You know, the 2 packs are really cool for sure, but they could put pencils in it, like actually put some pencils in it would be actually really sick. So we got Temporal Forces and Twilight Masquerade. We're going all the way in on Temporal Forces and Twilight Masquerade, but still really cool pencil case. And the reason why I mention why it's kind of weird that they don't put pencils in them is because I know for a fact that Pokemon makes pencils because they send them out with their marketing kits to LGSs and stuff for new set releases and things like that. In fact, I have something right here that I'm going to show you guys that's going to kind of prove my point here. So right here is a Lost Origin pencil. My LGS got a bunch of these pencils. They get a bunch of them for most sets, really. And when I saw these, I asked if I could have one, and so they let me have one because Lost Origin is my favorite set, but also because I thought this was just really cool. And so it made me kind of sad to think that they sell these pencil cases, but they don't just put a couple of these pencils in them. They ought to just put a couple of these pencils in them. I think that would be really cool, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and toss this off to the side. Kerchunk, you probably heard that. Okay, let's go ahead and dig into these next packs. We got Twilight Masquerade and Temporal Forces, 2 actually really amazing sets. Twilight Masquerade is turning out to be a fantastic set. Temporal Forces has been a fantastic set, and I've said it before that I think that Temporal Forces is a good set. And I think that people, oh my God, we went into every corner of this and it didn't want to. Okay, we got it opening in the center here. Okay, so let's get our packs out. We got Twilight Masquerade there, Temporal Forces, and let's see if Belly Bolt wants to come out very nicely. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna chuck that off to the side, get that out of here. And we got Belly Bolt. Check them out. These erasers, like I'm saying, actually have been super good. They're like really high quality. The thing that I was most scared of when I first got these erasers was with these the Pikachu and the Eevee. So the tails, they seem like they're not really. They might not be very durable. They might not withstand a lot of you know, beating or anything, especially this Eevee, because the tail is just so big and it's only kind of barely attached on by some glue right there. So I feel like you could really break that tail off really easily. But they've withstood the test of time so far. And the Bellibolt here, he doesn't really have any breakable pieces on him from what I'm noticing. So yeah, definitely really cool. I like the Bellibolt. We'll get into the Gengar next. We're going to put Bellibolt up here in the Pull Pool area. He's going to join the rest of the crew up there in the Pull Pool area. I love it. It's great. And as if more of these erasers keep coming out, then we're just going to keep putting these erasers up in the Pull Pool area to hang out with everybody. You know, we got to have some friends in the Pull Pool. In case we don't pull any good pulls, you know, we got to have some friends hanging out up there for something, right? You know, so let's go ahead and dig out these other 2 packs and the Gengar eraser, which I'm especially excited about. Gengar, you know, Gengar has been a fan favorite from the beginning, and I would be lying to you if I said I didn't like Gengar. I love Gengar. I think Gengar is one of the coolest Pokemon that's ever been created by far. Is he one of my favorite? I don't know if I'd throw him up there in one of my, like, top 5, but in top 10, he definitely probably finds a spot. We got Gengar here, pretty awesome, and this eraser actually looks super cool. Like I said, they're pretty high quality. And then, oh, look at that, it even has the Pokemon, oh no, okay, it's not Pokemon stamped, but it says, let me see what this says. It just says made in China. It just says made in China. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, if they had Pokemon stamps on them, that'd be kind of cooler. But okay, we've got ourselves our Gengar eraser. We've got our Bellibolt eraser. I love Bellibolt too. I think Bellibolt's really cool. But you know, six packs just doesn't seem like enough. Okay, so we're gonna put these 6 packs aside, and we're gonna add these 3 packs of Twilight Masquerade. How did I get these 3 packs? Well, actually, I showed up at a League Standard tournament. And so if you guys ever want to go to any kind of standard tournaments or anything like that, you want to go play in some leagues with some friends, with some locals, so on and so forth, all you got to do is go to Pokemon.com. If you go to their events category, you can punch in your zip code, and you should be able to find LGSs and such that are near you that offer leagues. And so I managed to place very well in my league, and I got these 3 packs as my prize payout for free. So we'll go ahead and put those on top of the opening. But you know what? 9 packs just still doesn't seem like enough. So I have right here 4 more packs of the brand new set from Japan. So in Japanese, this is the newest set that has come out. This is called Stellar Miracle, and we're going to get it in English. But in English, it's going to be called Stellar Crown or something like that. And it doesn't come out until well after Shrouded Fable, which Shrouded Fable is the next set in English that's coming out here in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to go ahead and open 4 packs of these to see if we can get anything nice. And I have some more packs of these. If you guys want to see more packs of these get opened, just make sure you check out the channel. Leave a like, subscribe, so on and so forth. All that good stuff. I'll be doing some shorts opening those other packs that I have. But for these 4 packs, we'll open those. And in fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and dig through those 4 packs first, just so we can get it over. I know not everybody wants to see Japanese packs opened, but for those of you that are interested in the new set and what's coming out, this can be pretty interesting for you. For the rest of you, if you're not interested in it, that's fine. That's fine. Just you know, skip forward in the video, whatever, or you know, maybe pay a little bit of attention. Man, you might see something you like in here. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got. We're gonna try and guess all the Pokemon as we go through. Now, this is so. I know the first one is like Mian Xiao, so this one's got to be Mian Fu or something like that, right? Okay, something like that. Grubbin. We've got Hoot Hoot. We've got Comfey. Good to see Comfey coming back. Now, it's not the same Comfey as Lost Origins Comfey that allows you to select some flowers, but still a Comfey nonetheless. And then behind that, we've got ourselves a Terra EX. Galvantula. That's what it is. Galvantula. All right, Joltik evolves into Galvantula, and this is a Stellar Terra, actually. So it's not... or is it just a Lightning Terra? I guess I can't really tell too much, but this set is very centric on Stellar Terras. I've pulled a couple of Stellar Terras already, not quite on video, but maybe one of these days we'll do like a recap or something of pulls that I've gotten, you know, throughout the week or something like that, and I'll show you guys some of those Stellar Terras. But we got another pack here of Stellar Miracle, Stellar Terra, Stellar Miracle, Stellar, everything is stellar, you know, it's just fantastic and Stellar. Let's go ahead, one from the back to the front. Let's see if we can get a little lucky here. We got Electivire. Electivire showing up in the set. We haven't seen Electivire in quite a while, actually, so that's pretty cool. We got Dipplin, so the evolution of Applin, one of the new evolutions that came from the Scarlet and Violet DLCs. Pretty awesome there. We got Fido. We've got ourselves a little fossil of some form. Now, this is the fossil that's going to help you get Tortuga, which is pretty awesome. Tortuga is one of my favorite, I wouldn't say one of my, excuse me, not one of my favorites, but one of my favorite fossils, at least. I think he's very cool. I have a very fond likeness for him based off of Pokemon Go. He's a very rare Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and so finding him is pretty cool. And then behind that, we have ourselves a holographic Ladybug. Now, I'd like to know what this ability says. If you let me know in the comments, I'll probably read it, but until the set comes out in English, I won't know what that says, unfortunately. But that's just kind of how I like to roll. You know, I like to see these cards, and it's cool, and I can't really read them or tell what they say, but I get to see what's coming for the most part. Now, as far as effects and everything go, I won't really know how all that works until it comes out in English, or until, you know, my friends start talking about them or something like that. But let's go and see what we get. We got 2 more packs, so one from the back to the front. Let's see if we can get lucky. Maybe a secret rare, illustration rare. Well, excuse me. In Japanese, they're called art rares. We got Carnivine, we got Crabrawler, Chinchou, and a holographic Zeraora. Not too bad. Zeraora, I like Zeraora. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like Zeraora? Zeraora is pretty cool. Now, I feel like Zeraora almost fits the bill of like a legendary Pokemon. It almost seems like it should be a legendary or pseudo-legendary or something like that, but you guys let me know in the comments down below. We got our final pack here of Stellar Miracle, and then we'll dig into the other packs. The packs that more people want to see, I'm sure. But let's go ahead and see what we got from our last pack here of Stellar Miracle, which is some last pack magic. One from the back to the front. I love the back of Japanese cards. You can't, this is just too good. Look at this. Look at that. That's amazing. Now, older Japanese cards, like when you have the Pocket Monsters on the back of it, now those, that is like peak Pokemon right there. We got ourselves a Glass Trumpet. Now, this is a card I do know about. This card has been talked about. I have seen information about this card. We're not going to talk too much about it, though. We got Electabuzz to go with your Electivire. We got Phalanx, one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 8. Love Phalanx. We got Reboot, and we've got ourselves a Tornadus. Is that Tornadus or Thundurus? I think it's Tornadus. All right, we're going to go with Tornadus. All right, let's go ahead and put those off to the side. All right, so as far as the Stellar Miracle pulls go, we did get ourselves a Terra EX Galvantula, which isn't bad, but I would have liked to have seen maybe an art rare or special art rare or something like that. But still, really cool. We got ourselves the Galvantula EX. If you want to see some more cards from this set, from Stellar Miracle, just make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm going to be posting some more videos opening those packs, and we're going to see what else we can get from Stellar Miracle. But here we go. We're going to dig into these packs now. We got Twilight Masquerade to start. Blood Moon Ursaluna on the pack. Now, Blood Moon Ursaluna has its own EX card, and it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. It's kind of like Radiant Charizard, but as a 2-prizer, and it does a little bit less damage, but this is still pretty good. We got ourselves a code card for you there. Let me know what you get from those code cards if I haven't said it before. We got ourselves a Wattrel. All right, okay, cool. We got Glimmet, Thwackey. Now, this is good. Boom Boom Groove is an amazing ability here. If Festival Lead is the ability of one of the Pokemon that is in your, of the Pokemon that's in your active position, excuse me, then you can search your deck for a card and put it in your hand. And just search your deck for any card and put it in your hand. You don't even have to reveal it because it's just any card you want. That's broken. We got Heliolisk, Jamming Tower. Now, this is also, in my opinion, an incredibly good card. I played this today at a league challenge, and it got me through some of the things that I needed to get through. I don't think I've been able to play it to its maximum potential just yet, but I think this is a really, really incredible card, especially since it seems like Ancient Box, Future Box, Gardevoir, they all seem to be kind of at the top of the meta right now, and they all do really rely on tools, you know, with the Drifloon having the Bravery Charm on it. If you play a Jamming Tower on a Drifloon that has Bravery Charm and too many damage counters on it, you just get a prize just because you played Jamming Tower. It's actually that good. All right, so Jamming Tower, great card. We got Glaceon behind it. Behind that, we have a Sandslash, and oh, there we go. We got ourselves an Ace Spec Unfair Stamp. Now, this is actually a really, really good card, almost kind of broken. So you can use this card if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Now, it's the only way you can use it is if your opponent knocked out one of your Pokemon during their last turn. But each player gets to shuffle their hand into their deck, and then you draw 5, and your opponent draws 2. That's pretty crazy. This could be a stopper to a lot of decks out there. This is really good. We're going to put this up in the pull pool. Behind that, we have a Frostlass, which is actually also good. This ability allows you to put a damage counter on every Pokemon that has an ability during checkup. That's really amazing. And behind that, we have Okidogi. Okidogi hasn't seen much play yet, but I still think that there's some potential for Okidogi. There's some potential. There's potential for all of these cards, really. I mean, the meta, everything about this Pokemon, the Pokemon trading card game has been so shaken up lately. There's all sorts of crazy. I went undefeated at a league tournament, just normal standard. Went undefeated with Feraligatr. Feraligatr. Just let that sink in. All right, yeah, so we got 12. We got Twilight Masquerade 12. I don't know why I said 12. We got Twilight Masquerade here next, and let's go ahead and see what we can get from Twilight Masquerade. We already got an Unfair Stamp. That's a pretty dang good pull, but there's a code card for you guys. Let me know if you're getting that Greninja EX off that code card. We got ourselves a Shinx to start. Varoom. I love Varoom. Have you guys gotten your Varoom and Revavroom in Pokemon Go yet? Let me know. We got Darmanitan. We got Leafeon. We've got a reverse Brute Bonnet, a reverse Aggron, and a Greninja EX. You know what? That's actually an amazing pull. Even if it's just a basic EX, this is probably one of the more sought-after EXs right now. It's quite playable. It's not as good as I think people thought it would be, but it's still very, very good. So basically, with this Pokemon, the first attack, Shinobi Blade, 170 damage. You search your deck for a card and just put it in your hand. That's amazing, first of all. And it's got 310 HP, so it's going to be really hard to knock out. But on top of it, this next attack, Mirage Barrage, say that 10 times fast. We got discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness or resistance. That's pretty amazing. 120 damage just to throw around on 2 Pokemon can be really, really, really beneficial. Now, the only way this is stopped is if, say, they have Manaphy on their bench, then you can only throw it at the active, unfortunately. But if they don't have Manaphy benched, you're just kind of raining fire on their bench and on their active, or just on their bench, whatever you like, you know. This is a pretty good card. All right, so Greninja EX, put that up in the pull pool. Let's go ahead and dig into the next pack. You know what? 2 packs in, 2 hits, that's not too bad. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got from Twilight Masquerade. We got Twilight Masquerade and Temporal Forces to open, so we got plenty of packs to go. Let's see if we can get a couple more really juicy hits from these packs. All right, here's a code card for you guys. Have I said it yet? I don't think I've said it yet. Let me know what you're getting from the code cards. All right, we'll throw that off to the side. We got Sandshrew. Get back in the pool. All right, we got Darumaka. We got Aipom. We got Poliwag. Aggron. Can we get an illustration rare? I'll take an illustration rare at this point. We got Cook. We got Fione. We got Cramorant. All right, I actually... so this is great. I love this card. This card is amazing. Super, super cool card. I love Cramorant as a Pokemon. The other thing about Cramorant is, like, I kind of call him the, like, crackhead chicken. Don't say that to too many people, but he's kind of like a crackhead chicken. But look at those eyes. He's got nothing behind those eyes. The eyes, they have seen some things, but there's nothing behind them. There's no emotion, no nothing. There's nothing going on behind this bird. I promise you that. And it's so funny because even in this artwork, you can see, like, he or she is surrounded by all sorts of people and potentially other Pokemon and stuff, but they're all just blurry. They're just blurry because in the Cramorant's mind, it's just like, it's like the bird from Finding Dory. That's what I like to reference. That's what I think about when I think about Cramorant. All right, we put that in the pull pool, and we got ourselves a Hisuian Arcanine to go in the rare slot. All right, not too bad. We're doing pretty good so far. 3 packs in, 3 pulls. Let's see if we can keep up that kind of luck. We got Temporal Forces next with an Iron Leaves on the pack. Now, Iron Leaves was really, really highly touted as potentially, a super, super great card. And I think it still is a really good card. But I think it might have been a little bit overplayed. It's still a good card. Still a great card, for sure. Obviously, if you're playing against Charizard, it's a magnificent card. But, just as, like, a normal attacker, it might not be the greatest thing in the world. It's still good, though. We got Roselia, we got Mr. Mime, and we've got a Miraidon. Just a regular Miraidon, 1 prize, but this is a great card for the Future Box deck with Peak Acceleration, 1 energy. You're going to do 40 damage, search your deck for 2 basic energies and attach them to your future Pokemon in any way that you like, and then shuffle your deck. That's an amazing ability, amazing effect of an attack, excuse me. And then even though it says Peak Acceleration only does 40, if you have a Future Booster Capsule attached to this Pokemon, that's 20 more damage. And then if you have an Iron Crowns on your bench, that's 20 more damage. And then if you have multiple Iron Crowns on your bench, that's 20 more damage for every Iron Crown. So you can kind of get where I'm going at here. This thing can do a whole bunch of damage for just 1 energy if it really, really wants to. And then on top of it, it's also going to be accelerating energy to its other future Pokemon. Really, really great card. We got a Grass Energy to finish it off. If you guys were guessing Grass Energy, let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and dig in. We got ourselves another Twilight Masquerade pack, Blood Moon Ursaluna, which gave us the unfair stamp the last time we opened Blood Moon Ursaluna pack. So maybe we get another ace pack. That would be really cool. That's not how it works, but you know, it would just be cool. There's a code card for you guys. Let me know what you get from the code cards. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We got Poltergeist. Poltergeist not too bad. You need that for your Sinistcha if you're going to play Sinistcha EX. We got Volbeat, Jamming Tower. We've already talked about this. Pokemon tools attached to each Pokemon. Both yours and your opponents have no effect. This is actually pretty amazing card. We got Glaceon, we've got Sandslash. The first reverse is another Poltergeist with Storehouse Hideaway. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Just to this Pokemon, which is still pretty good. If you're just running like Sinistcha and the Poltergeist, then this is actually quite good. Alright, we got Corphish, and we have ourselves an Alakazam with strange hacking. I don't know what he's hacking, but it's strange. Either way, it's strange. All right, let's go ahead and move into our next pack. We got 4 packs remaining. We've got ourselves a couple of Temporal Forces, a couple Twilight Masquerade, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer Twilight Masquerade? Do you prefer Temporal Forces? What's your favorite set from Scarlet and Violet? What's your favorite set in general? What's your favorite Pokemon? Anything Pokemon related, just let me know down in the comments below. There's a code card for you. Let me know what you're getting from these code cards if you use them. I know some people just like burn through them and then they don't say anything. It's kind of sad. We'd like to know what you pulled. Come on, just let us know. We got Drillbur, we got Rellor. I love Rellor. This guy is so funny. Rellor is so cool. And then Rabsca, Rellor and Rabsca. I love Rellor and Rabsca. They're awesome. We got Ponyta, we got Bronzong, Excadrill, Screamtail, and Iron Hands as the first reverse, and we've got a Frostmoth as the second reverse, so no art rare, but that's okay. And behind that we have a Flutter Mane. Now this is actually a really good card as well. This has seen a lot of play in Gardevoir lately, so as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon has no abilities except for Midnight Fluttering, which is pretty good. Now, the thing about this that has been upsetting me the most is I forget about how this ability works sometimes, and I'll promote a Cramorant to try and knock this out, and then realize that Lost Provisions doesn't allow me to use Cramorant's attack because of Midnight Fluttering. Pretty insane. It's a really good card. We'll go ahead and put that off to the side. We're not putting up in the pull pool. It's not going in the pull pool because I have a bunch of them. It's just a standard rarity card. We'll get back to it one of these days, right? Let's go ahead and dig into our next pack of Twilight Masquerade. We've got the Sinistcha right there on the pack art. Let's see if maybe it's got something good for us. Maybe, possibly. We're gonna go with maybe an illustration rare, maybe a special illustration rare. There's a code card for you guys. Hopefully you guys get a special illustration rare from this code card, but I'll never know unless you let me know about it in the comments down below. We've got ourselves an Aron, Spinarak, Sandshrew, Darumaka. Come on, let's see something. We gotta see something good, right? We've got a few good pulls. We gotta get a few more. We got Brute Bonnet. We got Pinsir. That's actually awesome. I haven't seen this card yet. I haven't pulled this card yet. I've seen it, but I haven't pulled it yet. This is awesome. Definitely good to have in the collection. Pinsir looking awesome. Now, as far as playability, I don't think this is going to be a super playable card. With this first attack, discard all energy. At the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon will be knocked out. That could be could be good, but if they retreat or switch or anything, then it just knocks that effect off, so, and not too big of a deal. But then Superpowered Horns for 100 damage still. For 3 energy and 100 damage, it's just not quite good enough. But still, really cool card. Love this Pinsir. Great artwork. We'll put it up in the pool. And that Sinistcha, well, we'll just forget about the Sinistcha. All right, we got And we're back, you guys. After technical difficulties, I managed to smack my phone camera off the table, but we're here. We're back. We're okay. We got 2 more packs remaining. We got Temporal Forces and 1 Twilight Masquerader mana. If you guys are still here, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon is, all that good stuff. There's a code card for you guys. We'll toss that off to the side. Oh, that came right back at us. Look at that. Hey, we got it back. All right, throw it off to the side. We got ourselves a Finizen to begin. Can we see an A-Spec or an illustration rare before the end of the... Ooh, Buddy Poffin. Now, that's huge. Now, this isn't a very, very, very playable card. This is seeing its way into almost every deck that is across the format right now, besides like strictly 2 prize decks. This card is very, very good. If you guys pull any Buddy Poffins, set them to the side. All right, we got ourselves a Vikavolt, we got ourselves a Haunter, and a Raging Bolt EX. Also a very playable card right here. So this card is actually pretty dang good for this ability, this attack right here. So you may discard any amount of basic energy from your Pokemon. This attack does 70 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So it's a lot like Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao is not doing the same amount of damage. Chien-Pao does a little bit less damage. But Raging Bolt just makes up for the damage because it doesn't really have the same kind of acceleration that Chien-Pao does. Chien-Pao can be accelerated by Baxcalibur very, very easily. Raging Bolt, on the other hand, is going to need acceleration from a couple other things. Maybe Professor Sada, or maybe even potentially a... Electric Generator won't even work because it's a dragon type. So, it's either Attach Return and a Sada or nothing, So, but Raging Bolt, pretty awesome. We'll throw that up into the pool, and we'll go ahead and get this out of the way and get into our final pack. Maybe some last pack magic. Wish us some last pack magic if you could. And let's see something good out of this final pack of Twilight Masquerade. Like I said, if you guys wouldn't mind leaving a like on the video, commenting down below, letting me know what you think, and then subscribing to the channel. We got tons of videos that'll be coming out over the next, forever, something like that. As long as I'm collecting and playing this game, I'll probably just continue making videos because I do this for fun. I'm not really worried about if I get views or anything. I don't make any money off these videos. I'm gonna open these packs anyways, so I might as well open them on camera and let you guys see what the heck is going on. Maybe have a little bit of fun with you along the way, and if you guys want to join in, leave me some comments, hang out, be some friends, we can definitely be friends. But let's go ahead and see what we get from our last pack, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. We got Palossand, we've got Timber, we've got Spinarak. All right, we got to get something good from this last pack, right? Last pack magic never fails. It usually fails with me. Okay, we got Dipplin, we got Rillaboom, we got Chansey for the first reverse, so no A-Spec. That's not too bad. We could still get an illustration rare or a special illustration rare. Behind that we have a Swirlix. No illustration rare, no special illustration rare. That's okay, but this Festival Lead ability is really good. So as long as Festival Grounds is in play, this Pokemon may use an attack it has twice. Not too bad. So put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's actually not a bad attack for this Swirlix. For 1 energy, just to be able to place 2 damage counters wherever you'd like. Not too bad at all. And you can do it twice if you have a Festival Grounds in play. But let's go ahead and see what we're finishing the video on. We're ending the video on an Enamorus. Oh my gosh, I've been talking so much smack about this Pokemon, and here it is. Oh man, like, how are you gonna have a Chaos Trio and then there's a 4th one? How are you gonna have it? It's Chaos Quartet now. You can't have a Chaos Trio and then put a 4th Pokemon in it. It just doesn't make sense, Pokemon. How are you gonna